updated list.
All right, one caveat again. These are not projected finishes. This is if the season throws today, where we are with the MVP ladder. 9 names on the list, expanded from 8 last time. Start at the bottom. Number 9, Kawhi Leonard. Good stats, good team, but let's be honest, it's been disappointing, and he knows it, which is why he was sounding the alarm last week. Number 8, surging, Luka Doncic. Since February 1, 43% from 3, averaging 39-9 since February 1 for a Mavs team that all of a sudden looks like it's itself. James Harden moving up the list as well, tied a career high with assists last night. James Harden leading the NBA in assists. He has been spectacular for the Brooklyn Nets. What hurts him, of course, is he's played for 2 teams this year, and one of those 2 teams he napalmed on the way out. All right, number 6, next group of guys. Number 6 on the MVP ladder, Giannis. Giannis's numbers are almost identical to last year, but the defensive numbers aren't as good, the team's record isn't as good, and it's going to be very hard to win 3 straight MVPs. For those reasons, he's 6th. Chris Paul, last night's a great example of Chris Paul. He had 8 points and 9 assists last night, but was a plus 17. His team is excellent, but his counting stats are so pedestrian compared to everyone else. He could fall out of the top 5, but I really do think his value is unquestionably top 5. Joel Embiid. At this point, the games missed has really started to hurt him. He's played 31. The next fewest on this list is 36. Most of the guys have played close to 40 or more than 40. So Embiid, the reason he's not 1 or 2 is purely because of games missed. Now your top 3. Dame, Jokic, and LeBron. Dame, CJ McCollum's missed 25 games. And Damian Lillard has the Blazers' position potentially move into the top 4 in the West. He's averaging 31 and 8 on the year. The Joker, there's a reason he's the Vegas favorite. He once again had another triple-double last night. His numbers this year are out of this world. And with LeBron now going to miss extended time, you know he's going to fall down the list. Why is LeBron still number 1? Because LeBron's actually played as many games or more games than everyone on this list except for the Joker and Dame. And because when LeBron got hurt, they were the 2nd best team in the league record-wise. He was clearly the best player. So the reason there's an asterisk is LeBron's going to fall precipitously down this if we do it in 2 weeks, and he's missed a handful more games. But up to this point, he's only missed 3 games on the season. So there's your MVP ladder. I have a feeling, maybe I'm wrong, I have a feeling what Brandon Marshall's going to take issue with. But there it is as we sit here today at the tail end of March.
All right, Nick,
right.
So what you said is if the NBA season ended today, this is where it would fall, right? Just want to be clear that we're speaking the same language here. Okay. Well, if that's the case, if you're going to have Kawhi on there, you're going to have CP3 on there, then we need to have Kyrie Irving there. That's first.
Wow.
Second, you talk about Embiid. You talk like if the season ended today, Joel Embiid will be the clear-cut MVP. Okay? He's doing something the game hasn't seen. We're talking about how he's shooting from the field, 50%. A little over 50% from the three-point line, over 40% from the free throw line. What is it, 80%? It's ridiculous, and it's how he's doing it. This is Akeem Olajuwon. This is KD. This is Shaquille O'Neal, all wrapped up in one. Yes, I said it, and you tried to call me out all week talking about, oh, remember Brandon was saying this, that this dude is the best player on the planet right now. Absolutely, and I'll stand on that table. Joel Embiid, if the season ended today, he'll be the MVP. But the season isn't ending right now, Nick. And you know exactly who I want to talk about. You just said I got a feeling who Brandon wants to talk about. Who do I want to talk about? It's just clear. It's disrespect. You got James Harden at 7. Are you kidding me? Why is James Harden at 7, Nick? This dude has come in his short career with the Brooklyn Nets. 38 games, that's all. Amazing article on Sporting News. And he's done nothing but break records, franchise records, and do things that we've never really seen before from a point guard. This dude is averaging, the last 18 games, they won 16. He's averaging a 25-point triple-double. This is ridiculous, Nick. Jokic is balling right now. He's in the discussion right now. They're neck to neck. LeBron James, he's right there, but he's hurt unfortunately, so he's out of there. He's in the same boat as Joel Embiid. It's coming down to Jokic and this guy right here. But for you to have him at the 7th, that's disrespectful. Well, you know better than that, Nick.
So here's the thing. It's not disrespectful because you mentioned he's played 38 games. He's played 38 games this season, but 8 of those were with the Houston Rockets. So he's played 30 for the Brooklyn Nets. And you said Embiid would still be #1 and Kyrie should be on the list. Those guys have not played enough. You've got to play more than 75% of the season. Harden, we are just going, you have to. Like that, you can't be a part. Kyrie is gone again after taking a sabbatical in January, which is when Harden really, by the way, that's Kyrie's sabbatical could have been good for the Nets because it allowed Harden to, it maybe facilitated the Harden trade. Yep. It's maybe why they felt the need to go all in for him.
Properly.
Maybe they'll be happy about it.
No stress dealing with, yes, I agree with you there.
Absolutely. And so, but I don't even have Kyrie's games played off the top of my head because I didn't think it was possible anyone bring him up for MVP. He's been fantastic when he's played.
He's averaging 25 points.
Brandon, there's 15 guys averaging 25 points.
In this whole thing,
most of them play regularly.
Okay, well, let's go back to James Harden. The only thing you're holding on to is those 8 games, those couple games he played in Houston. Like this dude.